Hi guys, back here with this Ryobi touch start streamer, which from previous videos you'll see that it has damage to the engine, full of water and piston seized. I managed to find one on the internet for £9. Came with the exhaust, carburetor, piston, cylinder, and here it is here. I took the carburetor off. That's the piston and cylinder. First I'm going to start by cleaning the piston. It's got a lot of coked up on it, so I'll just give it a scrub with a Brillo pad, and I'm just fitting the connecting rod onto the crank. Just put a bit of oil around the inner bearing and then just tuck that in. And I'm just putting a bit of oil around the piston ring and the piston itself. And I'll just show you here. This is what you squeeze the sides in by this peg here. This is how it sits in the cylinder. I think this little peg stops the piston from spinning around, but that's what you do when you're sliding the cylinder over the piston. And I'm just going to do that now. And now that's got fitted, I've just got to put the 3 bolts that hold it together. Here you can see me just tightening them down now. And I'll just give it a little spin just to make sure it's working okay. As you can see here, the piston's moving up and down inside the cylinder. And then this is for the crank for the electric start, just fitting that to the back. And then screw that together. Just tightening it up. Little bolt goes in the middle. And I've put some new fuel lines because the old fuel lines were perished. And here you can see me just fitting them. It's just a case of tucking them into tuck the black one in, which is the uptake. Just tuck that into the fuel tank, like so. But then I've got to pull it out of the fuel tank, out of the nozzle, the filler cap, because I've got to put this uptake filter on. And once that's on, just a matter of tucking it into the back of the tank, like so. And then this is just the return that can just, so long as that's just tucked into the tank. And here you can see me fitting the tank. And here you can see me fitting the inlet manifold. And I'm just going to fit the exhaust, just tighten that up. And this is the crank mechanism, nice and free, just checking it there. So I'm just going to fit that. It fits over this flywheel, like so. And then there's a washer, and then the actual clutch. Just spin that on. It's self-tightening, so you don't have to tighten it too tight with you can tighten it by hand. So I'm just fitting the front cover on now. And just put the 4 screws for the top. And then I've just got to fit the back cover. And here I'm just fitting the carburetor. with the fuel pipes, and that's just the air filter housing. And I'm just putting the spark plug in here. And here I'm just filling the tank after I've fitted the starter motor. Just put a bit of unleaded fuel and some oil mixture, 2-stroke oil mixture. And just priming the carburetor. And then it's just a matter of see if I can get it running. Looks like it's going to go. And I finally got it running. It's a bit chuggery, but I've got to fine tune it. So now that I've got it running, I'm just going to adjust these adjusters here and the carburetor, the fuel mixture. And then I'm just going to use a bit of Scotch-Brite as the air filter, because there was not one with it. And then just put the air filter cover on. And here I'm just I haven't got the battery. Well, I've got a battery, but the battery's completely dead, so I've just put a 12 volt on it, and you see it's started. Okay, to show you again, just press these two buttons. I've got it connected to 12 volts, and as you can see, it starts fine. I'll have to run it without the battery because the battery's completely knackered. I'll just show you once again. Connected at 12 volts and it starts fine. I haven't got the battery and or the charger, so it'll have to be started manually. And this is it. This is the conclusion. I've got it up and running. It seems to be running fine. As you can see here, cutting nice. That concludes once again. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.